Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day, having a great life, hearing great things in their minds. Oh, I say that, God's talking to me, or I'm hearing the voice of reason, however you want to phrase it. Nobody understands reality. Nobody, not even me. No one, darling, no one. No one understands it. So let's ask the God which way. They said, let's try going the other way. Why not? So I wrote some notes down, but who needs notes? Just throw them. Throw those notes, Stephen. They don't like me. That's what I say. Let's see if we can talk to someone here. Hello, sir. Oh, you know what I like to do is just juggle for people for no reason. I just pull up my balls here.
All right.
And I just start doing some magic tricks. Doing some magic tricks. Yeah.
I love it.
Well, yeah, I like to say that God gave me an ability.
Yeah.
And so I like to show it off.
Coordination.
Coordination. Throw me one. One.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was going to catch it like that.
Yeah.
But I just love showing it off, because it's like, if you got a talent, you might as well just show it off. So.
Right, yeah. Nice.
Thank you. Thank you, darling. I hope you have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
My name's Steve, by the way.
I'm Evan.
Evan, nice to meet you, Evan.
I loved your show.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, TikTok, and stuff like that.
Hey.
YouTube and TikTok. God said, get on Instagram. Get on Facebook. Yeah, so I wrote this down. When you first create a Facebook account, they just let you on. Whew. When you try to get back on, they want an ID. But that's how they do it. That's their choice. Some websites let you right back on. Just need a password. I know my hair is all messed up, but what the heck? My life is stupid anyway. I just was laying down. Yeah, I get super tired. I just get overwhelmed with tiredness. They said don't talk about it, but whatever. So I get energy from doing positive things, and that's why I like to go tell people God bless you, juggle for them, whatever. I didn't even think that probably picked up on the camera. Too stupid to figure that one out. All right. So, what should we talk about here? Let's ask God. Hey, I heard a booming voice. They said, anything you want. So they play kind of game. Like, they're usually really hard on me. And I know I mentioned that. They'll tell me move out, if you don't. That's not that place I'm in. Woo. But they also say if you need help, you should be able to get help. They said people shouldn't care. But if you say, I want help, there should be someone should help you. You shouldn't be just sitting there, please, just someone help me. I'm getting tortured, abused, punished. And it's just crickets. Just crickets. And that's the thing, my dad would buy me golf clubs or whatever. He'd buy me stuff. But if I told him I was getting abused or tortured, he'd just say, oh well. The rest of my family wouldn't even listen to that. So last night, they did this little game with me where I would be they'd have me possessed. And then they would turn me into Jesus. I will cast you out. In the name of the Holy Spirit, you are gone, demon. Gone. So it's like they kind of take me over. Like it's not just like I'm acting. I don't know how to. That's why they usually say there's a spirit of depression. There's a spirit of suicide. It's like there's something assisting people. It's not assisting. Influencing. I don't know how it works. There's something going on. But for me, it's almost like, it's not a game, but it's almost like I can let it happen. So maybe I'd be a good actor. Maybe I'd be good at whatever I do. Steven, you're good enough for anything. That's what they tell me. Whatever you want to do, do it. If you want to, I've never been on a stage, so I don't know about act. But if I wanted to do it. So let's hope that turned off all my viewers. I said, I'm preaching to the choir. Preaching to the choir out there. Hello, choir. Are you all singing? I hope you're singing my praises. That's my choir. Oh, God. Yeah. So let's see what I wrote down. Should we talk? I said, all right, so I have a theory on hypnosis. Is that it only works. See, but it's not a formula, because if I said it only works if you want it to work, they go, well, I want it to work. Just like I want my prayers answered. How about that? Sometimes they get answered. I've never understood it. But it's like, I think it has to do with like the person has to want it to happen, and then that spirit helps take it over. That's my theory, kind of like, my little acting there. It's not acting though. It's not like, I'm just letting it happen. So I don't know. So like if I said, okay, I'm going to hypnotize, I just say, let them do it. Should I do? They don't think it's a good idea. So we could try it. So let's try, something mundane though. Let's try, I'm a sushi chef. Ah, hello there, I'm a sushi chef. I've just chopped up the best sushi in the world for you, and it'll be wonderful. Try this, it's wonderful. I just did it today. See, it's somewhat like acting, but I'm letting it happen. I don't know. I just wanted to do something mundane. Oh man, hands are getting a little cold out here. It's a cold Minnesota weather. And when I went running, no one could stop me. Best run in the world. Okay, so let's talk about dreams. Is that okay, God? They said, my ass is grass as soon as you hang up this phone. Yeah, they grief me. They don't grief me, but they're giving me a hard time. And people can't see what's going on behind the scenes. They're just seeing this wonderful Steven. Wonderful, yeah. And yeah, if I could fix things on my own, I would. But see, we all want it a certain way. They said, I don't want help. I want things done my way. That's people like apologizing. See, they said that's my way. So some people have a different way. They just pull all their teeth or whatever, who knows. So I had a dream I think it was about that. Where it's like there was this old house, it was a decent house. And someone was trying to repair like a broken board or something, and they weren't doing it right. And so I'm like, here, let me show you how to do this. And I think the interpretation was that you got to be kind of smart to be able to keep salvaging like an old house, and I think it's my teeth. I think it's keep salvaging this life. I'm not, giving up on it. I'm like, they said I'm really good at just maintaining this, teeth that I don't like. Let's say I'm good at maintaining something, and it's not getting fixed. Yeah, that dream where I was meeting the Impractical Jokers at the deck. It was like an event. Because they have, one of the guys is going there. Joe Gatto, I think he's going to the deck. I put my gloves on here. Hands are frozen. And there's one about chaos in the underground. Animals were going wild, yeah. Oh, and then I was like waking up from that one. Whew, those animals were going wild on that dream. See, my dreams have changed, so they're really out there. They're really wild, wacky. I gotta get these gloves on. My hands are numb already. I don't know what the temp is, but I can't feel my fingers. I was juggling. Shouldn't have done the juggling. Shouldn't have done the juggling, kid. I told you not to do the juggling, but you did it anyway. Why'd you do that? Quit doing the juggling on the show. Quit doing the juggling on the show. Maybe it should just be an accent and impression, so maybe I should come out here and just do some Irish or some gay man or whoever I am. I don't even know who I am anymore. I just let it go. Just let that flow. Yeah, they work with me, so they say, like, if you had better rhymes, then we could work it out. Because they can help to a certain degree. Help me rhyme or sing or whatever, do impression. To a certain degree they can. It's not, because they're like, well, your guitars, they're like, eh. So they play guitar and they're like, eh. Yeah. Lyrics are bad though. I don't really know lyrics. So they can't just fix everything. Ooh, should I look at my notes or just wallow in misery? I know I wrote something about, like, I see things from a different point of view now. Like, I can kind of see, like I never understood how, well, let me just ask. They said I could if I wanted to. Like, how someone can just not believe in anything. They just say they just don't believe in anything. Here comes this guy again. Oh, my hands were freezing, so I had to get my gloves on.
Oh, yeah.
You're Evan, right?
Yep. What was your name again?
Steve.
Steve? All right.
Do you want to look me up?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm on, I could write it down. Because otherwise it's so hard to... Yeah. Oh, I make some TikTok videos and whatnot.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I love people now. I say, God changed me.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, I beg God, please help me, God. I said, help me. So it's like basically I tell people, it's like, I say it's like, it's not a formula, but reality manifests around what we want.
Right, yeah.
So if you want to be good at something, then it's like things kind of work to help you do that. But then also, tragedy happens.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do we explain this? And I say, I don't really know. But I wanted the truth. So I said, God, give me the truth the best you can. And they said, well, I said, well, what's the correct belief system? And they said, there is none.
Yeah.
There's no correct, you just believe it. And so I was kind of a spiritual guy. And then I thought I was enlightened. I thought I was a holy man. Now they just said, just be a regular guy. And I go, how do I do that? I don't know how to be a regular guy.
You just gotta live.
Yeah, well, because they changed me. Because I liked being loving and kind. I liked doing those things. But I was also shy, introverted.
Yeah, right.
So I wouldn't go up to people, wouldn't talk to them. So they taught me how to talk to people. They said, say hi to this guy.
It's a hard thing to do.
They would tell me, say, I appreciate you to this guy. They're not telling me now, but they'd say, I love you to this person.
Right.
Say, I love what you're doing to this person. See, they would give me what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I call them, they mind jacked me.
Yeah.
So I don't have background thoughts anymore.
That's good.
Unless they want to put them in there, like I was going to talk about how I'm doing like a little video here. I watched this video called the cheese tax. The cheese tax. The cheese tax. You got to pay the cheese tax. And they put that in my mind. I'm like, I know that's you doing that.
Just when you get like little songs stuck in your head.
Yeah, that's why I say it's kind of like this reality thing that's, I had words for it.
Yeah.
Like people have to, I said they had to maintain reality, make sure that it's working. Because if everyone could just hear, let's say, the voice of God at all times, you'd be like, can I live my life, or do you want to just yammer down on me 24/7 about what to do? Right. And they said, we can't make people do, they're going to do what they want to do anyway, whether someone tells them to do it or not. Because otherwise we could just tell everyone, just be good.
Yeah. It's not that simple.
Not that simple. Yeah. That is, I guess that's it's not a paradox, but the
kind of give and take of life. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I say my family, my dad, they should be caring. My family should be caring, but they're not, and there's nothing that I can do to fix that.
Yeah, right. It's kind of tough.
Yeah, that's why I was begging God to help me.
Yeah.
if people were, I wouldn't be begging God.
Right.
See,
Yeah.
I got desperate.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I don't. Let's just say people don't make good decisions. They don't make smart, wise decisions all the time. They're not always regrets.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. Not listening. I say not listening to our intuition. Like maybe something's wrong here. Maybe we should check this out. Maybe we should just go through with it, type of thing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Thank you.
I hope you keep it up. Keep the hands warm.
Let me tell you something, folks. We're going to do some big things this year. We're coming back large, coming back strong.
See, I do like all these impressions too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. You just gotta do what you're passionate in. It's good.
That's right. I love doing them. So that love doing them. It was nice talking to you, Evan.
Yeah, you too.
Have a great day.
You too.
God bless. We got a conversation on that one, so hope everyone could hear that. I don't know. I didn't tell them I have 40 viewers on this one. That's another thing I always say is like you never really know. They said, but you have to want it. That's what they always say. Like if you want to be rich, if you want to be famous, if you want to write a book, if you want to. So it's like what's happening? Is it our wants? And they already know what's in our heart, you know, so to speak. You know, like God already knows what's in your heart, type of thing. They know your thoughts before you know, as soon as you think them. How about that? It's not, you know, it's free will, but as soon as you have a thought. I don't know if they know the future. I think we kind of talked about that. I don't really know. I think I was saying I can relate to different, I could never relate to, like, you don't believe in anything? I said, but there's lots of phenomenon happening, and that's why that's how my mind worked. I said, what's going on with this? With these psychic abilities and these paranormal experiences and these, you know, alien stuff, UFOs and big things like, and they just say, oh, it's just all made up, and like, I don't think so. Someone's pressing down on my bed at night. How about that? Or they put their hand, it feels like a hand on my, put your hand on my shoulder. There's that guy I talked to before. There are a lot of nice people. I said there's a lot of nice people out there, but they're not running running society. How about that? Oops, I just dropped my pencil and then broke it. Oopsies. Let's see what other crap notes I wrote. Let this guy go through here. Put your hand on my shoulder. I don't think we need anything more in there. Just me complaining about stuff. Hey, have you seen me juggle before? I do this.
Yeah, I've seen you.
I just like to do that. My hands are frozen though, so it's freezing. Okay, you lose that little coordination when your hands get cold. Don't want to drop this phone. Things are melting out here, but it's not. I probably want to see more doggies. That's what I should get, just pets. See, that's what I say. It's like, you know, when you're in a downward spiral, you know, God, I'd say God or reality or me. They said it's always, they said in the video, they're like, you know, you're all by yourself. It's like, well, yeah, but you got you and reality. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'd like to write skits if I could. Because this is the thing. It's like, there's no reason to have me just sit in a room all day because I'm, you could say smart, talented, whatever. But I'm not like, like someone who just couldn't work, couldn't do something, couldn't, you know, like everyone could do something. But it's like no one's checking up on me. No one's saying, how can we help? They kind of have this, you got to do it alone. You got to do it yourself kind of attitude. And I go, but wouldn't it be better? I mean, I know, I would say things like, I want to be declared a national treasure, you know, where like people can't just harm me, and that they see that I'm a valuable person, that I contribute to society. But, you know, see, that's under my worldview, that being loving and kind is a good thing. That's just how I see it. Other people don't see it that way. They see it as every man for themselves, or who knows. Here comes a guy. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I was walking by the gas station, and where I'm banned from for being too naughty over there. Because I have conversations with God about this, yeah, so I didn't do anything in the store. I said hi to people outside the store, but they're banning me from going in the store. So I guess I could just keep saying hi to people outside the store. What are they going to do? Call the police and say, he's saying God bless you and have a nice day to people. They just say, okay, well, I don't want you to do it. It's not a crime, but who knows? You don't have to, you know, you definitely don't have to commit a crime to end up in jail or be arrested. That's for sure. God tunnel. Hello. Can you hear me, God? Is God, are you in there? Every tunnel is a God tunnel. There he is. Yeah, where is God? That's where we want to know. Is he in heaven? Is he all around us? Is he in us? Does it matter? I don't know. Yeah, I keep thinking, but they don't see it this way. I keep thinking, like, you know, if this is it, you know, is that good? Is that bad? And they just say, it just is what it is. We'll never, that's the thing, because you see, some people have terrible lives or whatever and die tragically, and other people have good lives, and it's like, how do you figure that one out? Dang. So I just say that reality doesn't make sense, so we try to make sense of reality. How about that? That was one thing I always wanted to be known for when I was growing up. I was like, I have all these really neat sayings. Like, you know, they'd always say, like, the only one that I think of right now, and they're giving me the, do not say that one. I'll have to think of one. I know Mark Twain had a bunch of quotes. I wish he was alive on Twitter today. Giving a little tweets or something, who knows. I'm not even on there. I don't even really like social media. It's like it's one of those things, like I have nothing to brag about, and then I guess this is social media, but I meant like I don't have lots of followers and likes. Nothing to brag about, I guess. I don't know. My opinions are all correct. You can quote me on that one. Opinions are opinions. They're not right or wrong, I guess. You know. But we all have a belief system. Like I used to believe that they're not... Yeah. Okay, we'll keep it general. Like, you know, was the soul formed at birth? Was it formed at conception? Did it enter from another dimension later in life? Do people not even have a soul? See, And then there's all these different beliefs about what's going on there. I think it's like, I don't want to harm life, so I don't do it. I don't. Maybe it's that way. Maybe it's like we form our beliefs around what we want. So, some people don't care. I think there's a lot of, I hate to say that, but I think there's a lot of cold-hearted people out there that don't care about other people if they live or die. Or hate saying that. I don't think my parents care if I live or die. I don't think my siblings care. They won't even talk to me. So you think they're gonna care after I die? I think they're like, now we care. I don't think so. We're at 25 minutes. We've ranted and raved for 25 minutes. We haven't found the truth yet. We will find it. We'll find the Holy Grail. Can I tell the story about the Holy Grail? Sure, Steve, tell your story about the Holy Grail. Where is it? So, yeah, they're talking to me about what I can say and what I can't say. So I think the Holy Grail is kind of a myth, but then what they told me during the Enlightenment phase was that God puts a blessing on a cup, and that makes the Grail holy. And so they had me keep a cup in my room that had Mother Mary on it, and they said that was blessed, and when I drank out of it, I had to do a ritual too, like, kind of like you'd see in a Catholic, where, how they ever do that. So, is water blessed? Is it blessed, or is it a ritual? What's going on there? Is God blessing it? Are they blessing it? What's going on there? I don't know. But that's what they told me, and now they, I think it's just, yeah. See, they don't want me to say much about that, other than I don't think there was a Holy Grail. If it's holy to you, then it's holy to you. How about that? Is that good enough? They don't care. They don't want me doing these videos. They said, just sit in your room and mope. We're tired of you. They said worse than that. But they want me to do something that makes it better. Make it better. Because I don't think tomorrow's going to be better. See, I used to look forward to things in life. I said I had excitement. Looked forward to things. And then after my dad did the bad dentistry, that's what they want me to call it. I said he filed down my teeth with he shouldn't have done that, because he says he doesn't want to harm me, but he harmed me, and I don't want to be harmed. So I haven't been looking forward to anything. I think I might have looked forward to like playing World of Warcraft, because that's what I did for years. But I don't want to say it's good or bad, but let's just say I played it. Back then, I could get a lot of it, because it would distract me. Because like if you have, I think that's what people do a lot in life, is that they have problems and they're looking for distractions. Like, except for I didn't do drugs or alcohol. Wasn't that they? But I'm still, waiting and trying to distract myself and hope. They said your parents should have helped you. They should have been there, caring, supporting. Instead of, they just basically just let me sit in a room day after day and just kind of ignored me. And then they would say, look how bad he acts and look how he doesn't take care of himself. Well, from my point of view, I'm suffering. And when you're suffering, you don't really care that much about, you know, other than it doesn't reek, like your clothes, like they smell. Whew. Yeah, I don't like bad smells, but I don't care how good I look. So I say God or reality, whatever it is. It's like, you know, they're trying to help me because they go, yeah. Because I basically just have my clothes in just a heap. It's just not even, because I don't really care that much. Because I'm like, well, if I can't, that's my whole problem. If I can't get help with this one thing, and they keep piling up. We're at 30 minutes of people just listening to me. I hope it was entertaining. I listen to it. I like myself listen. I enjoy listening to myself. You're wonderful, Stephen, if you can hear this. 30 minutes later when you're watching it. I just want to tell everyone I love them very much. I think they're great. I hope they have a great day. I hope hope reality works out for them. Because I always felt like if people felt good, then they'd want to help others. That's how I see it. So when I feel good, I want to help others. And when I feel down, then I just sit there. So I wish everyone felt good. Maybe they'd help people. All right. Love you all. Bye-bye.